Andy James is a modern metal virtuoso. You probably already know that. Blending technical mastery with melodic aggression, and this solo is a perfect showcase of his genius. Man, I've been playing guitar a long time, tackling stuff by legends like Slash and Eddie Van Halen, but learning this Andy James bullet in the head solo was a whole new beast. It's packed with blistering alternate picking, smooth legato, and complex sweep picking, pushing my skills to the absolute edge. I tell you what, it wasn't just a challenge, it was a full-on existential crisis with 6 strings. It had everything to do with blistering speed and insane technical precision. It was about this display of fretboards spanning acrobatics and sonic fury that felt less like playing guitar and more like trying to perform Olympic gymnastics on a piece of wood. This solo, this beautiful monster of a composition, honestly made me question everything I thought I knew about my own abilities and my own playing, and it almost made me quit. But I didn't, and the journey of taking this thing apart and finally putting it back together taught me more about discipline, precision, and musicality at high speed than any other piece of music I've ever attempted. The journey was brutal, to be sure, but playing it felt incredible. And now take a listen. Here's my performance of this insane solo. Let's go. Let me tell you, playing that solo from start to finish and having it actually sound like the record is one of the most rewarding feelings I've ever had as a guitarist. It's a victory, not just over a hard piece of music, but over my own physical and mental limits. And that's the ultimate lesson that Andy James teaches us. He makes us see that mastering the rules of technique doesn't limit your creativity, but actually unlocks a whole new level of it. He proves that with enough discipline and practice, you can make the instrument do things that sound impossible. So if there's one thing that you take away from this
solo is hard.
It can be frustrating as hell if you let it, but confronting that challenge forces you to become a fundamentally better guitarist. It makes you clean up your technique, build your stamina, and develop a whole new relationship with your instrument. So what's the one solo that almost broke you? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your stories of struggle and glory as well. And if this story resonated with you, think about liking it and subscribing for more. And check out one of these videos next.
Cities and nations fall, powers fueled by greed, voices silence you all.